Jello. Truth for Today by Mrs. B. Offer your bodies a living sacrifice. Well, here's body number 1, body number 2, and body number 3. Paul talks about offering your body, and he says, stop and do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Do not be molded like this. You know, that's exactly what you look like. Well, let's take a look at your brain. Let's pretend a little bit here. This is your gray matter or your brain, and the world wants to mold it. Wants to squish it into how it wants it to think. So that might be you're watching TV, and now it says it's okay to lie in certain circumstances, or it's normal to live together, or all kinds of different views that you might get. Even revenge is okay when really bad things happen. Well, that's kind of what it's like. The world has made you into this mold, to think this way from the media you've watched and from what you've done. And now you're just chilling. So we'll just put this in here to chill. Maybe you chill in different ways. You chill by couch potatoing. Chill by watching TV. Chill by surfing the net. We're just going to leave them to chill. But you know, that's kind of what happens to us. We chill, and then finally we end up like this. We're molded by the world, the way it says we should be. And you don't have to have your mind molded that way. People think Christians are narrow-minded, when actually the opposite is true. Everybody comes out looking like this in the world, but God says no. Let's just take our mind over here. And He says, I want you to transform your mind. And remember, the Bible is called the sword. So when you start to read God's Word, it says, no, think this way about it. So it takes your mind on another path, a whole neurological different path, and you start to think this way about revenge, that you're supposed to forgive the person. Or you read the next day in another passage, and your mind starts a new path and thinking this way. And you actually break out of the world's mold as you let God's Word cut through the garbage you have listened to and the mold you have become, the world's mold. So today, when you're reading the Bible, let God's Word do its work, and let your mind be transformed by the renewing of His Word to your mind.